and I had to grow love for that person knowing that my mother's out somewhere else. So I never ever had to deal with that, but I just know by my own feelings, because again, we speak about knowing yourself, right? And I know me, and I just know that, you know, my mind isn't set for that. I can't handle that type of stuff. That's why I'm so hard on my children, you two, right? Because I need to make sure that you guys are guided accurately, and that this path that's going to be created, that you guys can walk freely. You know what I'm saying? So that nothing's in your way. I'm just trying to clear the way for you guys. That's it. That's it. You know? So, do you have any coping skills, like when you have to deal with any type of struggles? Coping skills, like do you have anything that helps you deal with whatever it is you're struggling with? Like for you, you say when you're stressed, right? You go outside and you shoot some hoops. You play basketball, right? Right. So what are some of the things that helps you deal with your, you don't even have any struggles.
Yes, I do.
What's your,
I think.
I
can't name it now.
Well, when Monique did mention waking up in the morning, you said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what helps you get through that?
You keep yelling, come in my room and yelling at me and get up.
So, with that being said, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to change the channel a little bit. But let's go on into the next topic. Deshae, do you mind introducing the next topic?
Let's talk about family values.
Family values, and what does family values mean to you, Troy?
Like how family, like what family means to you, like how close your family is.
Yes. So how close are you to your family?
I'm close to my family.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So both sides of your family you're close?
Well, recently I've been going down to my father's side of the family in North Carolina. Yeah, I've been close with them.
Okay. Okay. So you have uncles out there in North Carolina, right?
Yes.
That you can relate with, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Is that why? Is the reason why you're saying yes? So, so firm is because you're in the house with all women?
Yeah. There's no men up here.
I need you to be honest, Troy. I need you to be honest.
I am.
We have Cody, our dog. He's older than all of us put together. We have Abu, our bird, and he talks. He's old. He says, "What you doing? What you doing?" Right, friend? And he even says your name. So you're gonna tell me that?
He says my name because of you.
Well, at least he know who you are, right? And if I say Troy, who comes looking for you?
Cody.
The dog, exactly. So there ain't no animals in my household. I'm sorry. They're human. So you have two other males that's in the household with you. Okay? And
That's
it's just
cute.
you and I, boo. Just you and I. Okay? So
3 against 1?
It's
Two?
three against two. 3 against 2. 3 against 2. Okay? I mean, we're not even going to count the plants because the plants are.
Oh.
Troy,
They're mutual.
Remember we seen the plant growing? Remember I showed you how I brought the plant back to life in like 5 or 10 minutes? You seen it come back to life, right?
Yeah.
See? I don't know if it's a male or a female though. That's the
Not picking sides.
That's the difference. So you guys deal with coping skills in many ways. The way I deal with coping skills, it's so many ways I deal with coping skills. One way I can probably say I have to vent. I really have to get it all out to somebody. I have to speak it to somebody. I may have to speak to 1, 2, 3, 4 people. But I just need them to listen to me. And I may just keep going and keep going and keep going. But you know, there may be a problem if they tell me to hold on. Mm-hmm. There might be a problem because now my coping skill is just got disturbed. Right? It's just been disturbed. So now I'm unable to cope, right? So I can't deal with the situation. But there's other ways that we cope. You know, some people may go outside, some people may play basketball, some people may
I eat food.
eat food.
Candy.
And candy. you know, or vegetables.
Or candy.
Yeah, right. You know, so that's some of the things. So when you think of family, do you think of extended family?
No, I think of like when I hear the word family, I think about like who's been there like throughout the whole thing.
Throughout your whole time.
Yeah.
And who has not.
Yeah.
Right? So those who have not, how would you label them? Do you still label them as your family?
No.
No?
I labeled them as relatives.
Relatives.
'Cause,
I like the way you put that.
you could choose your family, you can't choose your relatives.
You can choose your
I like that. Say that again.
You could choose your family, but you can't choose your
I
relatives.
need you to say it to that camera right there. This one right here.
You could choose your family, but you can't choose your relatives.
And now that you said that, we're going to go into break. You just break us with that one. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We're going on a quick break. Don't you go anywhere. Stay right back. Don't turn to channel 4. Don't turn to channel 25. Stay right there on channel 23. We'll be right back. Let us talk about it too.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today.
Dad's home!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Yes, and we are back with Let Us Talk About It Too. Now, before we go a little bit further, I want Troy to touch a little bit more on how he sees family and relatives as relatives. There's a difference, he says, and I would like for him to explain that difference a little bit more. Elaborate some, Troy.
Like relatives, like they've been there through sometimes. Like they've been there through like thin, but family they've been through thick and thin. Like thunderstorms to sunny days. Relatives, you'll only see them like on sunny days, cookouts, family get-togethers. You won't like they won't see you as often as you want to.
I like how you put that.
Me too. So it's more so like when it's a benefit for them.
Yeah.
You see that family. I will agree there's family like that.
Yeah. So that means like when the time is, when the going's hard, they're just somewhere else.
Yeah.
They're
You
gone.
know? Right. But when the going's easy,
Good. When the going's good.
Yeah, they right beside you, right?
They're the first ones there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I know a lot of, we have a lot of family, right? But also I have a lot of relatives.
Yes.
I have many relatives.
A lot of
A lot of relatives. I have, a couple of family members, But at the end of the day, we're still blood. We still have that line, and we're still rooted together, right? Yeah. We're still on that same tree. One of the leaves may fall off, but another leaf grow. You know what I mean? So the leaf fall off in, let's say, it's an example of death, okay? One of your leaves die, another leaf grow, you know? So your family keeps building and keeps building and keeps building, your relatives, until they become family. Should we put it like that? So they grow to relatives and then they become family? Or they become, they're family first and then they become relatives? Which way would you put that? It's like, are you an egg first or are you a chicken? Which one?
It could go both ways, really.
It could go both ways?
Yeah.
Or some friends become family.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I knew a friend for 5 years, they're considered family.
Right, and now what's the definition to that?
What?
Extended family, right? Friends your long-term friends that's been there through the thick and through the thin, whereas your blood relatives, in which they haven't, you know, that's something that you think of a lot, right? Because I have friends that I call and I speak to often, every day. And you ask me, when's the last time I spoke to a relative, I'm thinking,
years maybe?
Pump your brakes, you know? So it makes you think. But I love my family to death.
That's the key, and that's why you should always keep the love in your heart.
Yes, I love my family. And even if we don't see each other, when we do see each other, I'm embracing. Because that's my love I have, you know? So when you don't see somebody for a long time, how do you feel? Do you feel like, oh, that's just a relative? Boop, 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 boop.
I see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time, and like they'll come up to me and I wouldn't know who they are.
They'll be like, "You should kill his daughter." I remember when you was a baby. I don't even know who they are.
You know what that means? When you go outside in the public, make sure you're on your best behavior because you never know who knows me. I'm just saying. You never know who knows me. So you out there acting a fool, somebody's gonna come back and tell me that you're cutting up. And then, you know, I'm going to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because you represent me and I represent you. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like, I'm not going to go out there act a fool because if one of your friends see me acting a fool, it's going to go back to you guys. You guys are going to be what? Embarrassed, right? So that means if you guys act a fool and somebody tells me that my kids was out there acting a crazy fool, I'm going to go Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Because you guys represent me and I represent you guys. So you're absolutely right. There are many people out there that know who you guys are and you guys don't know them. And I like to keep it that way. I'm glad you don't know her name. Yeah, that's nice.
To the I Spy.
Yeah, I Spy.
With my little eye.
I Spy. That feels good. That feels good. Right. So, what about? I want to touch something. We're gonna jump off that for a minute, right? Because I do want to touch on what you spoke about in your meet and greet videos that you guys both were going back and forth about.
We go back and forth with a lot of things. Which one?
Yeah, and I think one of them that stood out was sagging pants. Yes. Yeah. So let's speak a little bit about our pants sagging. Pants to the ground, pants to the ground. You know?
I remember that song.
You remember that song? So are you the type of gentleman that wears your pants to your ankles?
Not to my ankles.
To your kneecaps?
No, not to my kneecaps.
To your thighs?
No, not to my thighs.
To your
Can we
hips?
see your underwear?
No.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you
Yes, you can.
Only time you'll see my underwear is if I'm not wearing a shirt.
No.
Yeah.
But that means your pants are sagging then.
No, it just means my underwear is too high.
Okay, well. So your underwear
like
is too high.
Yeah. Well, not really. They'll be up to like my to my stomach area,
That's
and
your
then
waist.
Siblings.
and then I'll have my pants on my hips and like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know me. I'm a strong.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I was to catch you with your pants down, it's a problem.
That's why he does it when you're not there.
So he does it when I'm not there. You see? Are you talking about in the house?
And outside.
And outside.
And outside.
When he with his friends.
Well, my pants is never down. No, they're not.
Well, I think this is something that we might need to address off the screen because.
Well, let's just talk about it as far as being outside, yeah. And get you out the hot seat. We're going to get you out the hot seat for 1 minute. Y'all talk about that at home. But when you see people on the streets with their pants sagging, and I mean, what does that make you think?
like, that's crazy because I'll be mad